Good afternoon, everybody. I'm attorney Chris Debari. Welcome to my series entitled Legalese. If you like what you hear today, feel free to subscribe above or share, like, or comment below. Just want you to know that during this pandemic crisis, the law offices of Christopher Debari will remain open. We'll be taking on new cases, and we will be taking the good care of our clients that we always do. I'll be available to be reached on my cell phone directly at area code 727-656-7852, or you can reach me at my email at chris@cdbinjurylaw.com. Now, rather than discuss something legally today, I thought I'd take the time to discuss something that's a little more relevant to what's going on in the world outside us. And by that I mean the COVID-19 virus, or the pandemic as it is now being referred to as. Now, we understand from what we've been hearing in the media that there are no treatments, and there really aren't any cures for this disease, at least not any reliable ones yet at this time. But there are still ways that you can remain proactive, still things you can do to optimize your health. Obviously, the big things are you want to socially distance yourself from people. You want to make sure you're constantly washing your hands, not touching your face. But you may also want to do what you can do to build up your immune system and your defenses so that you're as healthy as you can be concerning this epidemic. Certain supplements you can take, and now I'm not a doctor and I'm not giving medical advice, but I've researched these substances and I've consulted with experts, and I think I've come up with a pretty good regimen to help build the immune system and be as resistant as possible. One of the most important parts of this regimen is going to be vitamin C. Vitamin C is a very powerful antioxidant that's particularly effective at dealing with respiratory disorders. Now, there's no guarantee that vitamin C is going to treat or cure your coronavirus, but because it's particularly good with respiratory type infections, which coronavirus is that kind of infection, there's a chance that the antioxidant effect would be a positive one in helping you resist it. You probably want to take somewhere between 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams of this a day. Now, your body does not assimilate vitamin C. It doesn't make vitamin C, so you need to take bits of it throughout the day. So probably in 1,000 milligram increments throughout the day, and that should be good. Also, if you can find one that has a citrus bioflavonoid complex as part of it, this one in particular, this ester C, does have that. And citrus bioflavonoids are very, very good at maintaining your health and resisting infection. The next thing is going to be vitamin D. There are some people that call vitamin D the God vitamin, but vitamin D is very, very important and helpful in treating respiratory infections and improving immune function in general. The kind I take is called Biotech, vitamin D3. It's combined with K2, and I take 10,000 units of this at least a day, certainly right now while this epidemic is going on. The next supplement I'd like to talk about is selenium. Now, selenium is a very, very important part of this regimen. And most people don't take selenium, or they only take it in trace amounts as part of a multivitamin. But selenium is very, very important, and in fact, in some circles is referred to as the viral birth control pill. Among its abilities, apparently, is that it inhibits the ability of viruses to multiply, reduces their ability to mutate into more aggressive, more virulent forms, and also apparently increases the chances that the viruses will stay inactive or less active and less harmful. Research also shows that animals that are deficient in selenium have a greater risk of inflammatory disease than those that have it in sufficient amounts in their body. And once again, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not making any pronouncements about the potency of selenium, but according to my research and according to the experts I've spoken to, it's extremely effective in helping deal with viral type conditions. The next supplement that I'd like to discuss in this regimen is garlic. Now, garlic is an extremely powerful and versatile antiseptic, antiviral, antimicrobial, and it is very, very good for lowering blood pressure, for being a powerful antioxidant. I take a garlic product called Kaolic, and it's very, very good. It's easy to digest and doesn't leave you with a really powerful odor. Of course, you could also prepare garlic in your own foods, and that's very, very effective as well. Another part of this immune regimen is olive leaf extract. And olive leaf contains something called aleuropine, which reduces hypertension, inactivates bacteria, and also apparently interferes with the amino acid production that viruses require in order to propagate themselves. Olive leaf is a powerful antioxidant and part of my regimen for building my immune system. Now, the last supplement I want to talk about is called monolaurin. Now, monolaurin is derived from raw coconut. It contains medium-chain triglycerides. One in particular is lauric acid. It's very, very good for your blood pressure. It's good for cholesterol, but it's also an antimicrobial and antiviral, which is very, very powerful and helps with inflammation, or it's supposed to. So I've included this as part of my regimen, and you may want to consider it. I take it comes in 990 milligram tablets. I take 2 of them a day. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm not a medical doctor, but I have researched these products pretty heavily, and I've consulted with experts on this as well and gotten their opinions. Remember, if you like what you hear today, subscribe above or feel free to comment, like, or share.